Hello everybody and welcome to my video, Getting Tidier. I hope you're well. I thought I'd start the video and show you the rain and the noise that it made on the streets below. So we had really hot weather, and then we had about 30 minutes, an hour of rain, and then it all dried up again. So I think that's quite common because obviously we've got the mountains and the hills, so that often happens. So the video here, I've got a bit of a mix. So I've got a couple of very short videos where I have a quick tidy up around the apartment. So putting some things away, just clearing up. You'll also see me clearing up the table and tidying up. And then I go into the kitchen and sort through the side and use the dishwasher. I'm absolutely loving using the dishwasher to such a degree. I was saying to my husband, oh, how can we fit a dishwasher in the kitchen? And he was actually sitting thinking about taking the whole of the kitchen out and replacing it. And I said, oh no, I don't want to replace the whole kitchen, which I know a lot of you would think that I'm like crazy for saying that. But he was saying, oh, we could replace all the units and we can fit in a slimline dishwasher and we can replace the floor. And I was like, no, I really don't want that. But can we fit in a dishwasher some other way? So he has been thinking it through. So we might be able to put just a thin one, not a full size one, just a thin one. But I've been shocked really at how much time the dishwasher takes, and the fact that you can just put it on sort of really like once a day. Obviously we're not using quite as much as what we might use at home, but we are still having like full cooked meals in the apartment. So we're using obviously saucepans, frying pans, lots of plates. There's a couple of things I won't share about whether I could put in the dishwasher. So I did manually wash them up, but they had like plastic handles, so I wasn't sure about that. So I decided not to risk it. All the glasses went in. Yes, it's really good. And then after I've done a bit in the kitchen, I then show you some of the streets and the place we're staying at. It's really pretty. We really like it. And a couple of times what we've done is like in the morning, my husband's bought some cereal that he's been having, but I've popped to the cafe and like my husband's either got a coffee, I've got a croissant, 2 bottles of water, and it's like cost us £3.96. I cannot believe how much cheaper it is compared to English prices. I'm guessing at the moment the pound is quite strong. Certainly it wasn't like this like a year ago when we were in Milan, so obviously these things change. The kitchen here is quite slim, but they're really good in terms of everything. They've got everything in here. So we've obviously got all the obvious things, you know, plates, glasses, bowls, but saucepans, colander, garlic press, parmesan grater, really very good. So we've been pleased. But last night I woke up probably about 2 o'clock because the air conditioning had gone off, and I woke my husband up because I was wondering what was going on. He said, oh yes, he'd woken up at the time that it all gone off and we had a power cut. So to begin with, you weren't sure whether we were going to be able to cook my daughter's lunch when we were then going to go out for the day, but thankfully it came on quite soon. The funny thing was, I was sitting there and saying, the man who owns the whole block of apartments, he's just had the air conditioning replaced. And I said to my husband, I bet everyone's got the air conditioning on and the house electrics hasn't been able to deal with all the extra power. And literally the owner messaged my husband and said that the problem was all the air conditioning units were on and that was just too much for the electricity unit. So I was right. So we had a really lovely day today. We went out to a lake, and you'll see some pictures that I've included. We swam in the lake. It was full of really pretty little fish. We had our lunch there. The only thing I forgot to bring is I forgot to bring my book, which I should have remembered that. And then we took a pedalo out and went right out onto the water. It was really lovely. I'd recommend anyone who's going to go on holiday in this area, I recommend they go there. They've got like a little shop, a little bar area, and they also hired out seats, sunbeds, and I took my big turtle which my mum and dad bought me when I was about 10 or 11. And I can remember very, very clearly being bought that for my birthday. And then when they worked out the exchange rate, they realised it was a lot more expensive than what they initially had thought when they bought it. But wow, what an investment. You know, I was about 10 or 11 years old, and now I'm taking it on holiday with my daughter. So my parents definitely did get their money's worth. And also, as we're amongst friends, I thought I'd show you a photograph of a house we had a little look at. So I'm going to do a separate video for this, but this little house we looked at, and this is the scenery. We looked at a couple of houses actually. So one house which is actually 2 separate apartments, and another house which has got a roof terrace, which I show a short clip of, which you can see in the mountains in the distance. So I'll talk more about that on my other video if you're interested. Look out for that. So yesterday evening my husband did dinner for us all, so that was really nice. So he did all the dinner and all the preparation, and I then did all the clearing up afterwards. So I started off by just clearing the table, and then I start the kitchen, clearing up the kitchen and using the dishwasher. So yesterday we had salad, steak and chips and green beans, which was very, very nice. And I just wanted to make sure the table doesn't get too untidy. You can see the clothes on the back of the chairs there. I've washed and dried those, and I need to now put them away. And then you can see the dishwasher, how quickly. I was a bit shocked at this point. You see me sort of look at the plates. I was a bit surprised because they're all dry. I know those of you who got the dishwasher may now laugh at me, but I thought they washed all the clothes. I thought that I might have to then use a drying up towel or a tea towel to dry them all. But no, everything had all been dried as well as washed. So I was very impressed by that. So I put everything away, and then I loaded up the dishwasher again. I didn't put it on because there wasn't enough to put it on. That's quite good considering we had the issues with the power cuts. But I did just take everything out and put the dirty things into the dishwasher. I then cleared up the kitchen and just tidied everything up really. And then I set the dishwasher ready to go. And then you'll see a little clip of me travelling on the way to Lake Scarno. And then my husband videoed me swimming in the lake, which was lovely. And there's a little video of me in the pedalo and my husband and daughter. Goodness me, that was a workout on my legs. It was really, really good to be quite strong. We had a few breaks in between. We made a point of going right over to the other side of the lake and back. But I do a couple of clips when I'm in the car, so you can see a little bit in the scenery. And then we came back. And again, my husband did dinner for us all. So tonight we had risotto with tomato, cheese, spinach. My daughter doesn't have the cheese. And we also went to the supermarket. We are finding that prices in the supermarket are quite good as well. And next to the supermarket there was a clothes shop, and I realised I haven't got a pair of trousers to wear on the bear walk. And we've got a few mosquito bites, or I've got a few mosquito bites. My husband hasn't got any, but me and my daughter have got some. So I want to wear long trousers and a long sleeve top. And it'll start getting a bit cooler because we're going at 3:30 in the afternoon. I'm a bit concerned it's going to be a bit of a trek that says medium intensity. So hopefully I'll be able to keep up okay. Along all the roads though, there's lots and lots of warnings about bears, wolves and wild boar. So they're obviously, bears are regularly seen. Although we spoke to one lady who's lived in Sulmona all her life, and she said that she'd never seen a bear. She'd seen wolves and she'd seen wild boar, but never seen a bear. So we've just got hope that we get to see them on our bear walk. Apparently we walk up quite high and then we look over, and you should be able to see them, and they give us binoculars. So hopefully we'll be able to see them through the binoculars. Fingers crossed. If not, I still think it'll be a really nice opportunity to walk through those woods with the guide and we might see a wolf, or we might see wild boar, or just some different birds. So that'll still be nice, and not something that we do by ourselves, because obviously you need like bear spray and all sorts of things to be prepared. So I hope you enjoy the pictures of the scenery. It's really, really quite stunning, quite incredible. And then towards the end of the video, you see another one of me sorting out the kitchen. And I'm really enjoying using the dishwasher. So we'll see what happens with that when we get back home, whether that is something that my husband will be able to do. I have got my old clothes on, you might notice, just things that I just wanted to put on after being out all day. And I need to wash my hair because I've been in the lake water, which is very, very cold and very, very refreshing given how hot it is. So that was really nice. You see me looking through some of the things in the dishwasher because I couldn't remember whether I'd put the things on or not, but they were things that were left over. So I clear up all the kitchen and put everything away, and then after I've done that in the kitchen, you'll see me checking my items on the dryer outside as the sun's then going down, and then I end the video with doing a short clip on sorting some of the clothes out. I've done 2 loads of washing since we've been here and got everything dry. Things dry so quickly, so I was just hanging the things back in the wardrobe before we then went out for the evening and went and got some ice cream and had a little look round in the town. So I hope you've enjoyed watching my video. I know these videos are a little bit different to what they normally are, but hopefully you're enjoying the mix of seeing where we've been going, as well as pictures about the apartment and some of the jobs that we still have to do while we're staying here. So I hope you're all well. I hope you're having a lovely week. Thank you to all of you that are here, that comment on my video, all of my YouTube friends, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.